Turn the mics on, let the games begin. We're diving deep, it's where I've always been. Got the stats laid out, knowledge on tap. It's the press box, baby, we're making it rap. From the field to the court, we cover it all. When the whistle blows, hear the players call. Voices raised high with opinions that rock. In this hard rock world, we're smashing the clock. Welcome to the press box. Let's raise some hell. We're rocking every story. Come and hear us tell. With passion and fury, we light up the night. This hard rock anthem, it feels so right.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Press Box. We got a special 2-hour one here tonight. Our first hour, I'm pleased to welcome members of the medal-winning Mifflin County indoor track and field team. We have Carter Smith, Connor Lynch, Wyatt Kaufman, and Reese Cubison. Reese third in the 3,000. Wyatt 7th in the 800. Carter, his third state indoor title, and Connor joined them for third in the relay. Thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Before we get started, Kaufman, I got to talk to you.
Okay.
I've been watching the stream of wrestling, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is a track guy.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, you're calling takedowns and half Nelsons and cradles. And I'm like, is this guy trying to get my job? What the hell's going on?
Well, I just really enjoy wrestling, you know.
No, you did a good job. I was just like,
Thank you.
I wanted to bust on you a little bit about that.
Yeah.
So, guys, great performance down there. I mean, I'm going to start with Reese for a second. Reese, man, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You beat the record, the school record by 15 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to beat it by that much. I mean,
So-
it hurt. So.
Yeah. Describe your run. What was going through your mind? What, did you have any strategy? What were you doing?
Yeah, I just wanted to get out fast and let people do the work for me. And then once I got to laps like 10 to 12, get to the front and try and stick and try and outkick them in the last like 200. But they had more speed than me, I guess. They just got me.
Yeah, still though, third.
Yeah.
That's third in the state. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
How do you think that has prepared you now for outdoors, which is coming?
It gives me a lot of confidence, actually. I didn't think I'd run that fast. And now I'm where I wanted to be at the end of outdoor right now. So I had to adjust my goals a little bit there.
Do you like, which you like better, outdoor or indoor?
I think I personally like indoor more. I like the meets more, but the training's worse. But in outdoor, the meets are better. Or no, the training's better, but the meets are still good, but I don't know.
Explain that to me. What do you mean the training's worse?
It's just cold and
yeah,
boring
running in the cold,
Yeah.
obviously.
Then the summer and spring, it's just so bright and nice.
Now, working up to that, what is your normal weekly routine? And did you guys stay the night over there, or did you just pack up early and head on over and practice then once you got there?
We had an easier week following up to states. We just had easy runs, and then we did a little bit of work on Wednesday, and then more easy runs. And then we did not stay over. We stayed at our houses, and then we left the school at 9:45.
Nice. Wyatt, seventh, got a medal. Tell me about your run. What was going through your mind? What you were thinking? What was your strategy?
Yeah, so I think my main strategy was just to try and get out fast because the 800, if you don't get a good spot in the race early, then you're kind of cooked for the rest of the race. So my biggest goal near the beginning was to get out fast. I did all right at that. My goal before going into the race, it was a big goal to try and get second with Carter. Obviously, I had a little bit of a rougher race, and that didn't happen, but it's still my first individual state medal, so I'll take it. It was good.
How about it? And the same question I asked Reese, how do you think that confidence level now has prepared you for outdoors getting your first medal?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously did not have that going into last outdoor season, so to have it this outdoor season, I mean, I'm so excited to start again.
Awesome. Carter, 3 now. I was 6 state championships. I had this long debate with Ray Wild last night, who has a man crush on you. I don't know if you know that or not, but he just glows talking about you. But so you had the bullseye on your back because you won it twice. I mean, that pressure, do you thrive on that kind of pressure, knowing everybody's going to try to give you their best?
Honestly, yeah, I've kind of gotten used to it because I've kind of had a target on my back since sophomore year. So having like 3 years with that's really helped me, like last year and this year, and I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Now you broke the course record, right? That's a new meet record.
Yeah.
So same to you. What was your going through your mind, or what was your? I mean, I know you got that great kick of yours, but how did you want to run that?
Honestly, I was just racing to win. I didn't really have like a strategy, just to just like let them do all the work and just take it over at the end. I think I did that pretty well.
The course, I've been up there a couple times. It's at Penn State. What do you think about that? Is it nice to run on?
Yeah, we're pretty lucky to be so close to that because like it's basically our home track, and then we get to go to states, and it's only like 30 minutes away. So I think it's a big advantage, and it's also a super nice facility, and I think that track's really fast.
Now, I know when you like other state champs and that I've talked to, definitely mentally strong, but have you stepped back and thought about 6 state championships is something that doesn't happen around here? I mean, we've had a couple state win 2 in wrestling. There's javelin, but 6 state titles. Have you sat back and thought about that, or is that something for later on in your life?
I mean, I've thought about it a little bit. Like, it's really cool, but I kind of just, like, once I win one, I kind of just move on to the next thing. Like, we have nationals next week, so I'm trying to focus on that more.
Well, see, that's why you're you and I'm me. If I was you winning all those state championships, I'd walk down the hall going, get out of my way. Here comes the champ. I want your lunch money, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Connor, you guys set the record before this on the relay. You have the fastest time, not the record, in the U.S. Well, were you a little bit? I mean, even though you got third, which is great, were you guys a little bit disappointed about that, Connor?
Honestly, with me being the only one that didn't have an individual event, I was just happy for them that they had a day like they did in their open events. And I'm happy we closed the day out with getting third place. we went into it knowing that we're definitely the best team there, but at the end of the day, I rather them place individual and have great days for themselves, and us have a good day as a team.
Well, looking back, you guys have to say that of all the indoor track and field teams that Mifflin County sent over, you guys are most the ones with the most medals. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So great job. Tell us a little bit about the relay that you guys entered in. Is it different than what you see in normal outside track and the outdoor track season?
Yeah, the DMR, it's kind of like, I don't really think there's any other relay like it where the legs are different from each other. Like Reese takes over the 1200, I do the 400, Wyatt does the 8, and Carter does the 16, which honestly, I think it's the only event where there's different distances for the legs. So, yeah, it's just different.
Wow. So, what do you think happened this time? I mean, third's great, like I said, but
Reese coming off of a 15-second PR and having like 40 minutes. We went into it, and everybody just told him, give us what you can. We'll pick you up, and we'll do what we can. And everybody did their jobs, and it really wasn't anybody's fault. It was just a tough comeback.
Way to go, Combison.
Thanks.
Had to go break a record.
Yeah.
So now, what are you guys going to be doing? I mean, I know you're getting prepared for outdoor season, high school, but is there any events? You said about nationals, Carter. Is there any events you other guys are going to do before you get to that high school season?
We're all doing nationals.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all doing it?
Yeah.
We're gonna run the DMR at nationals.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And hey, you've already had the number 1 time in the USA, so
Yeah.
Sitting back, how does that feel? I just, it's just not unbelievable, but you guys, that there's no other team that was faster than you. That's got to be something you guys to just sit back and just grin and just soak in.
I think it's cool, but I think we can do better.
Yeah,
I agree with what Reese says. Last year when we went to nationals, it was kind of just like it was an experience. We were getting an experience, but this year it's a lot more pressure and it's more high stakes because we know that we're the best team there on paper, and we just need to go out there and execute it.
Well, that's interesting that you brought up. What do you feel you could do better?
Run faster.
I think we can run a lot faster.
All our legs could be faster.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, huh?
Yeah.
So now you guys, when is nationals, Carter?
We'll run on March 13th, but it starts the 12th. It's the 12th through the 15th.
I mean, do you how do you avoid like the your training leading up to that? You don't want to burn yourself out, so do you guys like taper off a little, or what do you do?
So this week will be a harder week, and then next week we'll start our taper, and we'll like the same thing before states. We'll lessen our training, and then we'll go rip at nationals.
Okay, well, that's impressive.
Now, where's nationals being held?
It's in Boston.
Boston?
Yeah.
Okay. The New Balance, is that it?
Yeah, the track.
Okay.
And you won that last year, correct?
I got third last year indoor in the 800. I won the outdoor one.
Oh, okay. So this is, what am I thinking? It's still March.
Yeah.
It's going to be indoor. Never mind. I'm getting old and see now. Kaufman will have my job next year. So run me through this. Do you train differently? I know a big difference is outdoors instead of being inside, but do you train differently for indoors than you would outdoors?
I'd say no. We kind of just keep building on what we have from indoor.
Yeah, I'd say like we do the same stuff. We might just add a little bit more. Like it's the same schedule and everything. Just like the workouts might be a little harder, and we'll do like the long runs will be a little longer.
What is your guys' nutrition like? I suppose you eat a lot because you guys run. I mean, you know, I don't know if you know Gary Ishler.
Yeah.
Gary used to tell me when he would eat, and I'm like, my God, man, that's more than me, and I'm a fatso. Your metabolism must be like 100 miles an hour. So you guys, you eat big? You eat a lot of calories or no?
Yeah, we usually eat a lot of calories.
Give me an example, one of you. Give me an example.
I don't know about the other guys, but I personally try and eat like 4 meals a day. But
Okay.
it's mostly like just I eat turkey every day. I eat peanut butter almost every day, and that's like all I have. And I have chicken. That's about it.
Wow, no red meat at all.
It's not really. No, that's not my favorite.
Okay. How about you, Wyatt?
I usually try to eat pretty healthy. I mean, I eat the same thing for lunch basically every day, and for breakfast I always have eggs and a piece of toast.
Reese?
I wake up, start my day with some protein waffles, and then for lunch I have the same thing every day. I eat a peanut butter sandwich, grapes, strawberries, some saltine crackers, and cheese. And then dinner, it's just whatever my mom makes, but it's normally pretty healthy. Something like a carb, vegetable, and then a meat.
How about you, Carter?
I'll have either like oatmeal, eggs, or the same protein waffles Reese eats with like a banana and milk for breakfast, and then I eat the same exact thing for lunch every day, like a turkey sandwich and like a Cliff Bar and honey stingers. And then I'd say like 6 out of 7 days I eat chicken and rice, like for dinner every day.
See, I was hoping, Kenny, that one of them would go, yeah, I get up, I have a bowl of Cheerios or Fruity Pebbles.
I was hoping they'd throw in pasta.
Yeah, I just down some carbs. Well, he does. They eat rice, and oatmeal. Have you thought about at all? I mean, you guys are obviously young right now, but have you thought about like the legacy you guys are going to leave? Because the boys' track has never been this successful. I mean, we've been successful in our history in this county in the javelin. I mean, like crazy state champ. Like I think we've had 7 state champions in the javelin, but track here, especially boys, this is new ground. Do you think that's going to like inspire these younger kids to want to come out? What you guys are doing?
I hope it does.
It definitely will.
Yeah.
They'll see
Yeah,
that
this
success.
is my second year, and I can definitely say that like if you join track, it'll make you a different person. It'll make you a better person.
Well, obviously you have to have discipline and a work ethic.
Yeah.
It's like
if you're not willing to work hard, then it's not for you.
No, and it's hard. It can be very hard. I've seen it in cross country. See, I'll tell you something. I now admit it. It's terrible. It's terrible. But us sports writers, when we get together for cross country states, we would have take a pick of which kid do you think is going to throw up when they cross the finish line? Because I know you guys don't, but there's always one. And my brain's like going, why would you want to do something that makes you vomit?
I'm not gonna lie. After like every XC race that I like try hard in, I do usually throw up after.
Do you really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So there,
It's
kids,
a rare sighting to see that.
even a state champ pukes. So don't feel bad. No, but I mean, kids cry. I've seen them cry. I felt bad. It's like, oh my God. Just bawling. They lose it. So tell me, you guys, I'm sure out there at one time in your careers, you know, the wall hit. You hit a wall. How do you mentally fight through that? What do you say to yourself? What do you do?
You just gotta kind of learn to keep going until the line. And then you can stop. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the others think about that, but that's what I think about.
Usually,
just keep going.
usually
I
if you
can
hit
agree.
if you hit the wall, it's usually like your race didn't go too good because you're like kind of dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Franklin or Marshall.
Excuse me. I think people that really don't know the sport think it's just running. Just run.
Mhm.
And in a way it is, but there's a lot more to it, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, did your coaches ever warn you about the dreaded wall, or did you guys have to just accidentally fall into it by yourselves?
Connor, you
I remember my first race last year. It was a 4x8, and I think I had about a month of training. And in the 4x8 through the first 400 meters, I went out at my 400 PR, and just the last lap, I was swimming on the track. I was not moving at all. It was terrible.
Oh man!
Years ago, you won't know it now by looking at me, but I ran the 800, and I did it my senior year. And my long distance coach never told me about the wall. So we're doing the 800, and I get around the first lap, and I'm leading. I'm like, oh, this is easy. This is great. I get about 3/4 around the first lap, and then it just felt like a big gorilla jumped on my back. And I'll tell you what, the pain afterwards, oh. So sometimes coaches forget to tell you, and it's pretty painful.
With experience, like I'm getting more used to like the pain, but every time I run the 800, it's just like I feel like I can't move at the end, and I just want to lay it on the ground and not move.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, not move.
So, any of you guys superstitious? Do you guys do something like on the day of a race that like? Do you have a way of doing things like the superstitions or anything like that?
The only thing I can say is probably Alex ties my shoes before I race. That's probably about the only thing, but that's probably because I don't tie my shoes very well, but also because I feel like it helps.
For me, I just have to do like the same exact routine, like waking up and stuff, and then like warm up. I have to do the same exact stuff.
Interesting. What about you, Reese?
I do like I just keep it on schedule. I just do the same thing. I don't know.
And you guys, I know, Carter, you're going to Oklahoma State. Wyatt, you're just a junior, right?
Yeah.
Carter, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
You have any college plans?
I'm committed to Lock Haven for running.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
where Monroe went.
Yeah.
How about you, Reese?
Oh, I'm committed to Duquesne.
That's interesting. The Dukes.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
So what did you like about Duquesne?
They just had a nice campus. The city's nice. Like the area they're in. The coaches are definitely nice. You know, they care about their runners and what they're doing, not just as a runner, as like a
Right.
person. And their facilities are good. I don't know. It's just an all-around good campus.
Connor, what about you? What was about Lock Haven? I mean, Connor. Did I say Connor or Carter?
Yeah, you said Connor. Honestly, Alex, he kind of talked me. Well, he didn't really talk me into it, but I asked him about Lock Haven. He said I think it would be a good fit. So I went and I visited the school, and it's clear that the coaches obviously care and that the athletes obviously care and that it's going to be a good program.
Awesome. We touched on this briefly before, Carter, but what was it then that swung you to Oklahoma State?
It just kind of felt like home and just somewhere that I want to be.
Are you going to wear the cowboy hat?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just wondered. Because you got to do it. I mean, I watched a dual meet the other week with wrestling Oklahoma State, and they all came out in cowboy hats.
Yeah, their wrestling is getting pretty good.
Yeah, they are. And, well, I guess, cross country, they were state champ. I mean, national champs, right?
Yeah.
So how do you want to take this into the outdoor season, you guys? That you could bring from indoor to outdoor. I mean, with your since you've already done outdoor, it's not like you have a long layoff. Do you have to is it easier to get going right away in outdoor and, instead of you have cross country too, but do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you mean.
In a goofy way?
I would say outdoors, everybody's finally getting to their best. So it's like everybody's excited to go and everybody's locked in the most, I feel like, out of the whole year. So it's just a good feeling for everybody to get outdoors and get in the sun and finally be able to run fast as they can.
Anybody else?
We'll also, after this indoor season, we'll take a 1 week break, and then we'll get right back into outdoor training.
What do you guys, and I'm sure you do, I know the answer to this question, but how much do you guys push each other?
A lot.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
Even on easy runs. When we come to the end of the easy run, we got to see who wins.
Yeah.
I love that. Easy runs. What's an easy run for you guys?
Usually 4 or 5 miles. Something.
Oh, yeah, that's my easy too. 4 or 5 miles an easy run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody definitely pushes each other to be better. Even me, even when we have distance workouts where it's not my thing, I know Carter, and definitely Carter the most, because Carter wants it probably the most out of everyone. He definitely pushes everyone to be better and wants everybody to do their best, along with everybody else, of course. But Carter is definitely a big role in the team for pushing people to do better.
I got a relay question. And you guys ever do you ever get nervous about dropping that baton? I mean, that would, I don't know. I think I would tighten up. It's like, shit, I better do this right.
I wouldn't say dropping it, but every time Reese and I go the handoff, something always happens. Like somebody always jumps in front of me or jumps in front of Reese. And it's just like, it's nerve wracking because I know that it's going to happen before it even does.
That's cool. So they try to distract you, Reese.
Yeah. Yeah. You just kind of got to not think about it. You know, you just kind of got to go. Just not think about dropping the baton. Just go run, you know.
So how important has Alex been to you guys and your development?
He's been
Not
super
much.
important. No.
Everybody
He's been
was
like-
quiet. Alex, if you're listening, not much.
Honestly, Alex
go ahead,
is
Cody.
probably like the main factor into like what we're doing. Like if it wasn't for Alex, I don't think we'd be where we are.
No, 100%. I think Alex was like definitely what the track team needed to get to like the next level and get everybody to the next level.
What do you think is his main quality, Wyatt? What is his main thing he brings to the team as a coach?
I would say like making us believe that like we can accomplish what we want to if we really set our mind to it and like chase after it. I think like he's not only good at like knowing the sport and being able to write workout plans and stuff like that. He's good at also like being with athletes one-on-one and just like wanting to know like what their goals are for the future. And he does a great job at making sure like everybody is heard. And yeah, he just really helps you to believe that you can accomplish what you put your mind to.
It's now I know you three run cross country. Connor, you said you don't run distance, right?
Oh, I do distance. I did do cross
okay.
country, but I
Okay.
was not on the varsity team. I was not. That was not my thing.
But the point I'm making is the question I'm going to ask is how do do you feel this team going into this is right from the cross country season till indoor, now outdoors coming, that you guys could do special things? I mean, Carter, you already have. But as a team.
Yeah, I mean, at States, we were 4th overall as like a team. So coming in outdoor, if we put everything together, I honestly think we might be able to like get top 3 or second or maybe win as a team, which would be cool to do with like.
Oh my God. You should have been in our conversation last night then. That's what Ray Wild said. Ray goes, if this happens and this happens and this happens, and he was playing out all these scenarios, we could be state champions. I said, I know, Ray. I know. He's like, wouldn't that be great? It's like, yeah, Ray. He'd be the only guy. Ray'd be the only guy in Shippensburg in the heat wearing a sweater vest and not sweating. Love you, Ray. But so you knew that you guys could like be something that hasn't happened in this area ever.
Yeah, I think this indoor season, everybody hit a new level of confidence in performing, and we started like really realize how much we can do if everything goes well.
That's cool.
What advice would you guys give to runners that are just starting out?
It sucks at first.
You got it, Reese.
It sucks at first, but it gets better. Honestly, it really does. Because it sucks seeing all those people blow past you because they've been running for a while. but you just gotta know it gets better once you get in shape.
So you can't do it alone. Nobody can. Carter, I'm going to ask you this. Despite all your natural ability and that, who do you think helped you get to this point in your career?
I don't think there's like one person that's helped me, but obviously Alex, my teammates, and then my family has also really helped me get here because they like get me everything I need. It's not just like a one-man thing. It's like it's a whole thing.
When did you realize that you had this ability to run? Because I'll mention Ray again. Ray likes to point out that you played Babe Ruth baseball, man. Babe Ruth. And you made the right choice of quitting Babe Ruth. When did you realize that you could be this good?
Probably when I joined indoor in my first 400, I ran a 54, which that really doesn't happen much. So it's like, if I can do that, how far can I go?
Wow. Now, even with all you've done, what do you think? Do you think there's still things that you can improve? And what are they?
Oh, yeah, there's always stuff that you can improve on. It's just, some of the things are like just staying more locked in. Like, I'm pretty locked in, but you can always be more locked in outside of running. Probably like being more, because it's hard mentally sometimes, so maybe being more sharp mentally is the main thing.
What about you, Reese? What do you think you could still improve upon? You're gonna say run faster, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, obviously that. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Honestly, I don't know. I think I could eat a little more healthier. I mean, I eat very clean now, but there's always more you could do to eat better. I mean, but you still, your diet sounds pretty on point. Yeah, I don't really have like any sweets, sugar, anything like that.
That's one of my 4 food groups. Sugar, soda, Cheez-It crackers,
Nothing wrong with that.
And burgers. That
Sounds
is
pretty
not the runner's meal. There you go, Wyatt. Try that. Have a burger and some Cheez-Its before.
I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Before a run. When do you feel, Wyatt, you could improve it on?
I would probably expand upon what Carter said, just like with my mindset, just to like know that I also have the ability to like be able to go out there and do something special. So I would say mindset.
How about you, Connor?
Yeah, honestly, I think mindset is definitely the biggest thing. I'd say a mental barrier between like thinking about the future and thinking of what I can do and truly believing that. That's definitely probably the biggest thing with me.
That really is it. It's cliche, but your mindset, not just in sports, in everything, determines where you go.
Yeah. I think track is 40% physical, 60% mental, in my opinion.
That's an interesting question. And how do you guys get yourself ready mentally? Do any of you, like, I've read about this, do you guys do visualization things and anything like that?
Yeah. We did meditation the day before a meet.
Oh, really?
Visualize like the race and your day going up to the race.
Awesome.
Did you ever visualize it and it like came that way? The way you visualized it?
Yeah.
And that would
I mean, sometimes it doesn't, but
yeah.
It just helps you calm your nerves when you get to the moment.
So you've all done this, and I'm just curious about it now. Carter, how do you see it in your mind's eye? I mean, is it totally like? See, I've read a little bit about it, and it's like when you are visualizing at first, it's cloudy, but then when it gets crystal clear, you know you're on the right. Is it like that for you, that everything's just clear?
I'd say for me, it's more like manifesting, like something's gonna happen. Like I'll like randomly, like in the mirror, like practice running and like finish and like I won a race or something. Like in the mirror, just it's a little weird, but I just like manifesting stuff that's gonna happen.
No, that's cool, man. That's like Jordan when he was in high school, visualizing that he was making the last shot in the championship. And you know, it kind of worked for him. What about you, Wyatt?
I mean, yeah, visualization has really helped me. It's cool that Alex has like the whole team do it the day before a meet, and I think it's obvious that it really helps everybody.
Wyatt, now he's starting to visualize double leg takedowns and
Yeah, Big Ten championship.
power halves and cradles. What about you, Connor? Has visualization helped you?
Yeah, most of the time, honestly, when we're doing visualization, I fall asleep. But
Yeah, that would
even
be
when
me.
I do that, it does still help. It's always good to think about the race before you're in the moment or before you're about to get on the line. Because personally, with me, I know my nerves sometimes get like take over how I feel, and I get really emotional about it. But yeah, I definitely say that it helps a lot.
So, one by one, tell me something that the average fan, the average person doesn't know about what you guys do. You know, they see running. What is like a nuance or something that the average fan doesn't know?
Most of the work comes from outside of practice, honestly. Like that's where you take your running to the next level. Eating, sleeping, recovery, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'd say that most people don't know like how close we truly are as a team. Like I know at least on the guys' side, I'm not sure about the girls, but I know every guy on the team is friends with each other and we're good with each other. And I don't see that in a lot of other like athletic teams or sports teams. Like we're competitive with each other, but it pushes each other to be better.
Right. What?
I would say that like not me necessarily, but everybody on the track team is really good at video games, especially Carter. He's good at NBA 2K.
Are you, buddy?
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe a little too good, but
So what game are you good at, Wyatt?
It really goes in phases because sometimes I'll get bored of a game and then I'll play another one. But recently I've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Reese?
I play a lot of Rocket League. If
Connor?
You know what that is.
Yeah.
I play Arc Raiders. Nobody else here plays that except for me. So, but I was good. I used to play the old war zones and I was pretty good at those.
Kenny, we go way back, don't we?
Yeah.
I go back to Pong when it was just, we were excited about dashes and dots.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, man, don't get me started. We thought Space Invaders was, nothing was ever going to be as technical as that.
Or asteroids, yeah.
Or asteroid. Hell. So we know now that good at video games, you visualize, you eat all right, you're competitive and friendly. That's good. That makes a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I know, like your parents, Carter. I know your dad played football because I covered him. That's how freaking old I am. Reese, is it Todd, right?
Yeah.
Did he ever run?
He did football.
Okay.
And then I think my mom did track in high school. That was it.
Wyatt, what about you?
My dad ran track in high school. He was pretty good at the 100 and 200, and then sometimes he would run the 400. And then my mom also ran track, but she always said that it was more for the social aspect of it.
Connor, what about your parents? Do they play? Anything?
My mom did cross country. I think she did track too. And my dad, he played ice hockey for a very long time. That's all I know.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Ice hockey. Yeah. Now, Carter, I know his family well. They very athletic. His grandpa, his grandma. Dawn Sullivan was. That's your pappy, right?
Yeah.
He was a stud at Chief Logan, running back, and I'm proud to say we have one thing in common: we are both super intelligent because we are Ram fans. LA Ram fans. We just won the Super Bowl this year, Kenny.
What?
We just won the Super Bowl coming up. The next season because our weakness was corner, and we just traded for McDuffie at All-Pro corner at Kansas City. So now we have no weakness at all.
Gotcha.
Wyatt agrees. See that? So do you guys? I mean, besides running, any other sports you guys like to watch that you get into?
I like watching
wrestling.
soccer.
Who said soccer?
I did.
Do you have a team? Do you have a?
I like Liverpool, and Manchester United, but I don't really care about the teams. I just like watching the play.
Okay. Anybody else?
I kind of watch like a little bit of everything, but I don't really focus on it that much. Like my favorite thing to watch is probably playoff baseball.
Yeah, that was good last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That World Series was amazing. What about you, Wyatt?
I like watching wrestling.
Wyatt!
I grew up watching it a lot, so it's a tradition in my household.
You gonna watch Big Tens?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Could be history.
Yeah.
They really do have a chance, Penn State, to have 8 champions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Man, you guys. It's amazing what you're accomplishing. I cannot wait to see what you do outdoors. Is there anybody maybe that we don't know about yet that could make some noise besides you guys outdoors? Could be a girl too.
Yeah, there's definitely a few guys that are progressing well. Aiden Scavetti, Hoyt Rodenball is definitely there. He ran really well in cross country. He just he's got to put it together for track. I honestly can name everybody on the team because everybody had a really good indoor season, and even if they didn't, we know it's coming for them. So, yeah, I'd say everybody.
I know it's early, but we talked about it. We talked about it briefly. Have you guys, I know you have to focus on your races and stuff, but it really could, if things fall right, you guys could be state champions as a team. I mean, and that is something that Mifflin County never taught. I guarantee you, I've been a sports writer here for 34 years, and never did I hear, well, a track team could win it all. So, I mean, have you thought about that? You guys are on like higher ground here that no other team before has come close, except for the Chief Logan girls cross country that won a gold medal in '86. But as far as track, not as a team, not even close.
It is. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. But Alex says like we got to stay in the moment, and that we can't look too far ahead because everything has to go right for us to get to that moment and win in the state championship race. But yeah, it's sometimes crazy to think about how we could truly win it all.
I think we have a chance to win outdoor. Honestly, I mean, we got fourth in indoor as a team with just us four.
I think it's gonna take like a perfect day. Like we're gonna all have to win like every event. Like I'll have to win the 16. Reese will have to win the 2 mile, and we'll have to win the 4x8, and Wyatt will have to win the 8. It'd take a perfect day, but if that happens, there's definitely a chance.
Yeah, I'd say because you need like most of the winners are like 20 points or so.
It's 10 for a win.
Yeah, but I mean, like total team score, like 20, 30 can win states.
Yeah, probably around like 30 or 40.
It's usually 40, yeah.
So it is possible, but you're right. But that's with any team. Everything's got to fall right. I've heard talk about them wanting to move it from Shippensburg. Do you like Shippensburg, or would you like to see it somewhere else?
I think Shippensburg's like an awesome track to have states. It's just the atmosphere there's pretty good, and there's a lot of seating. It's just I feel like it's just a good tradition that they shouldn't change.
Well, we got a like from Angel Cabrera, and we got thank you, Reese's mom, Danielle, with the like. But yeah, man, guys, this was great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us. It was a good time.
And we really, man, I'm hoping you guys if you do that this spring, woo, that's going to be something for Mifflin County.
It is.
And we've had a lot of good lately with you and Trent Hidley and Ciccolini, and we've been blessed with you guys here. Some amazing athletes coming up. Let's hope it continues. I appreciate you guys showing up.
Yeah, good luck this outdoor season.
Thank you.
I thank you so much. Wyatt, keep it up, buddy, but don't take my job.
I won't.
Do not take my job.
Just MCTV.
You doing it next year?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Okay. Heck with that. If I get out there next year and get in, you can come down and do it with me on Big Louie.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll just do it on Big Louie. We'll have fun.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, see ya.
See ya.
That is Carter Smith, Wyatt Kaufman, Reese Cubison, and Connor Lynch of the Mifflin County Indoor Track Team. Had a great tournament there, getting third in the relay. And Reese said they were fourth as a team. Carter, third state indoor title. Wyatt, seventh. And then I heard he took some people down with a blast double that he didn't like. But yeah, it's a great time. I mean, Carter, 6 state championships. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Your trophy case, man, must be just heavy. Heavy.
Yeah, it's getting there.
So we got a second hour coming up, and we're going to go wrestling, Wyatt. I remember Nic Allison.
Yeah.
I got Mr. Chin Whip himself coming on.
Wow.
And he's done something fantastic. Qualified for Division II Nationals.
Wow.
Not easy to do.
Yeah, definitely not.
And, yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to talk that. Probably a little Big Tens, PIAA. It's going to be good. And Kenny, anything you'd like to say? Okay.
Yeah, you caught me off guard. I was prepping for the shout outs for later on, so sorry, caught me.
It's all right. I think I'm going to challenge. I'm going to challenge these guys in video games. One of these times.
And one of the good things that they have with the technology is they do have a pause button. You know, we didn't have that when we grew up.
Yeah.
We had to go to the bathroom. We held it for hours.
Yeah. I'm gonna challenge them. And see, the problem with video games with me today is there's too many buttons.
Oh yeah.
I like A and B and pause. I'll tell you how out of it I am in video games. I swear to you, the last video game I played was The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time.
I've played that one before.
And I think that was like, how long ago, Kenny?
That's been a while. Anything with Zelda.
I absolutely have no dexterity. There's so many buttons. My stepkid has, he would play these games that's like, his fingers are going 100 miles an hour. So I can't do that. I used to play role-playing games because they were easier, Not easier in the game, but they're, you didn't have any fancy finger movement. It's just like, go kill the dragon. Okay. I'll challenge you guys in Super Mario, though.
I haven't played that in a while.
I know the shortcuts where you can beat that game in like 10 minutes. The pipes to go through, so you don't even have to play through stuff. All right. We are coming up on that second hour.
Nice.
We usually don't do this, but why not? I'm really happy I got you guys on because, it deserves to hear from you guys and what you're doing, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
You guys
serious.
had a packed crowd Sunday. My gosh, trying to get in there was something else.
I'm serious, Kaufman. You tell Herto to jump in a lake, and you come down. You can come down and do it with me on Big Louie.
I'll have to see what he says.
Say, Herto, I quit. Good luck. Good luck, and the Vikings suck.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, he is a Minnesota Viking fan.
Yeah.
He is.
Yep.
And they suck. Am I right or wrong?
Well, you're not wrong.
It's like, they're the team that's going to be known as, we wanted J.J. McCarthy so bad we let Sam Darnold go. the Super Bowl winning quarterback. Oh, well. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Of
I will
course.
see ya.
See you guys.
See you later.
See ya.
Take care. Take care, Reese. The chin whip.
How's it going?
The master of the chin whip is here. Nic Allison. Thank you for
Hey,
coming
Nick.
on.
Of course, it's great to be here.
Man, it's been a while, my friend.
It has, when we used to do those radio shows in the back of Vince's for high school, I never realized that, in college I thought, man, I never get to do those again. But here we are, new age. We got a podcast going now. This is awesome.
Yeah, I miss those times, though. You're right. And
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun with you guys out there. And I felt bad sometimes because some of you were cutting weight and couldn't eat the pizza.
Yeah.
And then you had the cross-country guys just, like, devouring it.
Yep. They didn't care, but it was all right. We were used to it. We got through it.
So let's start right off. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Qualifying for Division II, and you were third place. So you were in the blood round, man, because it's like then we take top three, and the kids you were met had beat you in the first round. What was going through your mind before that third place match?
So, before I even got there, I made the mistake of looking at the weekend as a whole. I felt good going into it, and I felt like I should have been in the finals, but I made the mistake of looking past the first match, and I ended up, it was his kid was strong. He had great hips and a great style, matched up well against mine, and he ended up beating me, and that really, shocked me back into reality, thinking, wow, this could be it. So I had to smarten up a little bit to get him back later on, but going into that third place match, I was confident. It was a kid I wrestled earlier in the year from Millersville, and I got to talking to him over a little bit over the year, and he's a very great kid. But it was business when we got out there. I wanted to beat him, and he wanted to beat me, and the winner got a trip to South Dakota, but I wanted it more a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you. That's one of the toughest things to do, to lose a first-round match, and then you got to battle through consolations.
Yeah, it really
That's one
took
of
a
the
beating.
toughest things in sports to do.
Yeah, it took a beating on me mentally, losing that first match, especially it being my senior season and all. I was just really taken back for a second. But, with the people I have around me, my coaches that were there, they really helped talk me back into it. And they're like, listen, just go one match at a time and extend your career by one more. And it worked.
Oh, I'm mistaken then. I thought you were eligibility-wise were a junior.
So I am. I actually do have one more year of eligibility, but I will be graduating here in the spring.
Oh, okay.
I have my credits and stuff done. So
Good. But you are going to wrestle next year, right?
probably not. Nope. This is it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I really don't plan on going for my master's or anything. So this is the final ride.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What did you get your degree in again?
Finance.
Ah, okay. You're going to be a rich boss, man. Right?
That's the goal.
So describe that feeling when you knew, since this is going to be your last ride and you qualified. I mean, you're there. Well, that must have been a great feeling.
Oh, I was on top of the world. I mean, being 125, I had to wait for my other teammates to wrestle their matches to celebrate with them, but I was felt on top of the world. I went up with my family, and it was amazing. It's a dream come true.
So now that you've experienced this and for many, many years, what tell me what you think. What is the biggest difference between high school and college?
The technical aspect, I'd say. You have kids that are strong in high school, you have kids that are strong in college, but there's a level of technique that you learn when you wrestle with a college wrestler compared to a high school wrestler, and it's just the different level. But it's almost like as you age, you think more on the mat, but you can do it faster. So when you're in high school, you do what you're taught, but in college, it's everyone here is they're doing it for a purpose. It's serious at this level, and when you get out there, you just got to trust your stuff, and it really comes into play whenever you get into like a scramble or something, and you have to just think on the fly and just get into it.
Awesome. Your decision to go to Kutztown. I know what the answer is going to be, but hindsight, you feel you made the right choice.
100%. 100%.
What was it about that you feel so comfortable there?
Sure. So I visited a bunch of different schools. I mean, from VMI to Shippensburg to Kutztown and everywhere in between. But the thing with Kutztown was, it was like a family here. It wasn't, some people were friends here and then this group was friends over there. Everyone was together. And, that was the thing that really brought me in, because even when I was a crew, I wasn't even a member of the team yet. They treated me as a member of the team, and it's just, I don't have the words to even express how Kutztown is as a family. I mean, it's the whole thing up here, and it's amazing.
What is last ride going to D2 Nationals? What's your mindset like heading into that? That's on the 13th, right? Is when it starts.
Yes. I'm excited. Planned on going last year. Unfortunately, didn't get to. Broke my collarbone in January. So all I had to do was look forward to this year and get ready. And, I'm planning on not making the same mistake as regionals and, just taking it one match at a time and see how far it can take me.
Well, yeah, I mean, you never know. It's like everything, when you get to nationals, it's clean slate. Clean slate. Anything can happen. And it has happened.
Yeah, that's the beauty of that tournament. My dad said a saying all the time when I was younger, that anyone can beat anyone on any given day. And it's even more true at this level because everyone is so close in competition. Some days someone might get the better leg up on me, but the next I might get them. So it really just comes down to who's wrestling their best on that day.
One of the good things about finally getting you on here is I get Missy Butterworth to finally listen. I love Missy. Missy came over from the dark side of basketball, and she's seen the light, and is just a gigantic wrestling fan now. Is that your aunt?
Yeah. Well, cousin.
Cousin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, cousin.
Yeah, I mean, she just came over from the dark side, and I know she's finally listening to our podcast tonight.
I know she is too.
So thanks, Miss. I love it when the basketball people come to wrestling.
Yep.
Isn't it a beautiful thing?
It is. It's the best sport in the world.
Eagle boxer dog.
Yep, there she is.
Ah, I know she loves those boxers.
Yep.
The only thing, Missy, man, is you got to change from the Eagles. You got to.
I can agree with you on that one.
I'm going to send you a Rams hat. Okay.
Right before I joined, I heard you talking a lot about.
I know.
Vikings,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. It wasn't you. I was just busting on Hertel.
Oh, I know. Herto and I used to get along all the time talking about it, crying over the Vikings usually. But
Doesn't that piss you off about Sam Darnold, though, a
don't
little?
even get me started.
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
I know how it is. My brother's a Viking fan.
I believe in McCarthy, though. I think he still has something to prove.
Do you?
I do.
I don't know why they would do that. I'm hearing rumors them and the Jets are in the running for Kyler Murray.
I have heard a lot about Kyler Murray, and I don't know. I think he could be a good fit in Minnesota. It scares me that we just fired our GM, so, hopefully it's Kevin O'Connell making the call, and I trust Kevin O'Connell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he came from the Sean McVay tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, miss. Go Birds. I'll convert you to the Rams. You'll be wearing the horns. You might even get a ram tattoo. So, do you guys? I mean, there's a lot of film now, a lot of streaming. Everybody knows everybody. Are you looking at film on these guys before you go out, or you don't care?
So, not exactly film. It's not something that we prioritize here. Sure, there she's responding to your Rams comment, but sure, we study and we look over what we need to know. But down there, it's a whole new tournament. It's different than wrestling in the PSAC. When I wrestle a kid at regionals, I've seen him before, and I know how he feels. But down there, and that's where I think I'll have somewhat of an advantage, is I have a different style than most, and kids haven't seen it before. So I'm looking to use that to my advantage down there.
Are you still breaking out that chin whip, or is that more difficult to do in college?
It is difficult. I will say it's definitely more difficult than high school, but it has not left. It is still
we go.
Number one.
And you were pretty good at a leg cradle too.
I remember I did hit one leg cradle in high school, but those don't happen too often.
It was up in districts. It's like, oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, I hit plenty of normal cradles though. That's my number 2, definitely up there. I love my cradles.
We got with wrestling in Pennsylvania in high school, well, college is not easy. How did being a high school wrestler here in PA for Mifflin County prepare you for college?
I mean, yeah, not even PA, Mifflin County specifically, having the Hidleys and Kai before me, I knew it's a blessing. You get to see all the hard work being done by them, and it motivates you, and it makes you want to be the best of the best. And Pennsylvania being the best wrestling state, it's not hard to wrestle the best, and that's the easiest way to get better, to wrestle kids that are better than you. So when you're coming from a state where the competition is so tough, you're bound to eventually get better if you stick with it and put your mind to it.
Are you gonna let it all out there? I mean, are you just gonna go try to score points?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a pinner, as you know. I still love the chin whip, and so I'm gonna be looking to close them out early, surprise them, and turn some heads.
Awesome. Now, unfortunately, kind of not super bad, but it was a little bit of a down year compared to what Mifflin County has been going through, and we only got one kid at states, which is goo. Have you been following the high school wrestling at all?
A little bit. It was tough once we hit postseason here. We were doing a lot with our workouts and stuff, but I was following for some of the year, yes. And I talked to some of the younger guys and their families.
Well, I got to ask you about this. The Big Buzz.
Okay.
And I know you know who these guys are. Is it 145 AA, where Bo Bassett, 166-0, is taking on, and I mean, I give Hare credit for not dropping or moving up. Brent Hare, another two-time state champ, Blake Bassett, 211-2, and he's won 164 straight. Who do you like?
I mean, I don't know Hare as well as I know Bassett. I wrestled Bassett growing up, and I'll tell you,
Oh, did you really?
I did, actually. It was one summer. We were young. It was at a tournament called Super 32s. I believe he ended up beating me in overtime or something like that. So it was a good match though. But that's what I mean. We were young back then, and you can see what he's done for the sport now and how much he's grown. And not only that, but how he respects the sport. You know, he's not cocky. He's not arrogant. The Virginia Tech guys, they enjoy that he's going up there and everything. So I'm just going to ride with Bo because I know him a little better and I respect him.
Yeah, he's got a motor. Doesn't stop.
Oh, yeah.
Does not stop.
Yep.
Reminds me of Gary Barger.
Oh.
Right, Teddy?
Yep.
So, like, when do the brackets come out for the Division II?
I'm not exactly sure. They usually have a meeting, I think, a couple days beforehand, and they'll come out after that.
Does that even matter to you guys? Or
No. Wherever we drop, we drop.
Do you have any ideas who you think is going to be the top seed?
Well, unfortunately, it was terrible. I saw it happen. The number one kid in the nation was in my bracket, and he goes to Pitt Johnstown. Trayvon Gray. I wrestled with him last year, or I wrestled him last year where he was the one that actually broke my collarbone, and he ended up hurting his shoulder in one of his matches and tried to wrestle on it, and it was in too much pain. And it's his senior season as well, so my heart went out for him. But after that, you know, it makes it anyone's race, everyone and anyone.
That's good. I mean, not that he got hurt, but
yeah, well,
it's wide open. So
of course, and even with him there, it was still, you know, everyone's competitive. Like I said, anyone can beat anyone on any given day. But when the number one kid in the nation goes down, it's basically becomes a free for all.
Oh yeah, I mean, you worried about nerves at all, being there?
Oh, of course. I mean, I've been wrestling for 17 years, and the nerves have never gotten any better. You know, it's still the same as when I was wrestling. There's no different, you know, wrestling in the Mifflin County gym in front of all those fans, and, you know, a state medal match, or, you know, what it is at the nationals. I want to go out there and I wrestle my best. But sometimes, you know, it's nervous. It's scary.
Do you have any plans on, no matter what you do as a professional career, of being involved in wrestling somehow?
Yeah, definitely. I plan on getting over in the Juniata room next year. Actually, I'll probably be over with them a lot. Not many people know this, but I'm actually dating Jeremy Smith's daughter. So he's a coach over there, and I've talked to him a lot, and he wants me in there with them, and it would fit into my schedule, and I love working over with those guys. So I might be able to coach someone in Juniata next year.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Is Ryder his kid or not?
Yes, Ryder is his son.
Okay. Well, I know. Well, that's awesome. You know, I wondered if you were going to stay in it and coach a little. And
definitely, and it was something I never thought about much until this year. I always figured that I'd end up coaching or something, but now this year, where it's really becoming real, that it's my last year. You know, I know I already feel that I'm going to begin to miss it. So I want to definitely get back into coaching. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, I think it will be too. I mean, and it's good to have, the Mifflin County kids come back. I know, Hayden's at Stanford, but to stay with it and keep going is pretty cool. And there's some talent in Juniata coming up.
Oh,
If you stay
there's
if you stay there long enough, I mean, there's that Carson Kirk and Tanner Engel. They're not bad. They're down in the junior high right now, or a 12 or like 12 under. I'm not sure, but they'll be all right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, it's just I'm hoping I can find a way to work with the kids and find the love that I found for the sport growing up to want to be good. And once you find that, you grow quick.
And they have a good, decent girls team. Would you be interested in helping out them too?
So yeah, I mean Amelia helps out with them a little bit. I'm sure she'll help get me involved. I don't really know much, but I know much about freestyle. I wrestled freestyle a little bit in the past, but I'm sure she'll want to get me in there.
Awesome. So, you're all, when are you going to graduate?
I'll be graduating this spring here in May, I believe.
Okay. Time flies, doesn't it, my friend?
Oh, I mean, when people said that, I had no idea. It's crazy how fast it goes.
Do you have a favorite memory from wrestling, or is there too many?
A favorite memory. Specifically from high school, there was one time where I was the final match. We drew the weight class, and it was I think it was 120 that was Drew. I was 115 at the time, and it was against one of our rivals. I can't remember exactly which one, but I think Cumberland Valley maybe. But anyways, it came down to my final match, and I knew I could beat the kid. I knew I could pin him, and I did that. I went out there and I chin whipped him, and I've never heard a crowd so loud from that time. It was an awesome experience.
Well, yeah, when you get that, especially when you hit that and it works, that's got to be a great feeling.
It is when and I've always said I've loved dual meets because the support you get from the crowd, the fans behind you, your team watching you, it's like extra adrenaline, it's extra strength.
Well, you got to admit too, we have Mifflin County, and you got to experience that. We have some of the best fans in Pennsylvania, and they are rabid about it, man. They love it.
We do, and I hope that a lot of them, or some of them at least, hear it. But when I was coming through, there was nothing that got us as a team fired up more when the fans were really on our side by getting on the ref or yelling and screaming. It just really, there's nothing that puts more life into a team.
Now, is there anything? Because most wrestlers will admit it. I mean, is there anything that you want to tighten up before nationals? That you're
Of course.
My game, I gotta be a little bit better at this. And what is it?
Of course, ever since I've always wanted to work on my cardio, so that's something I've really hammered hard this year, and I think I've really hit it hard, and I've got my cardio down good. I can start to be the one pushing the pace for the full match instead of having to take the breaks that I used to have to take. And not only that, but my weird style with the chin whips and the headlocks, I have to work on not forcing it and not putting myself in bad position or risking something that I just shouldn't be risking at that time. Just being smarter out on the mat, really.
Yeah. You got I think it's what, 5 other teammates going with you?
Yep.
There was 6.
Tied our school record, so 6. I'm excited. I love these guys, and I couldn't be happier. Should have had a few more, but they'll make it. I know they will.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like that you're not going to go out there alone.
Oh, for sure. The guys that I am going out with, and like I said, our whole team is close. So the guys that we're going out with, they're family to me, and it's going to be an amazing experience. It's going to be fun. I haven't been on a plane in probably 10, 12 years almost. So
wow.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time.
When you what did you have to change when you got there as a freshman, mentally and physically for college? Was there what changes did you have to go through?
Sure. So when I first got here as a freshman, I doubted myself, and I'm sure I wasn't the only wrestler to ever do it. You're going into a room full of college wrestlers, seniors, juniors, sophomores, and you're the new guy. You're scared that you're not good enough, but you just have to trust yourself that, the coaches brought you there for a reason. And you start to pick the little things up. So when I came in as a freshman, I was redshirted, and I wrestled with our starting 125-pounder. The amount of little things like hand placement and tie-ups and foot placement that I would just pick up from wrestling with him till eventually it became a very even matchup. And, and it was someone I used to wrestle in high school too. His name was Jay Maldonado. He's a good friend of mine.
Nice.
But yeah, you just got to trust yourself, and you'll pick the little things up as time goes. Yeah.
You said cardio. What else have you been doing to train for this?
So the best way to get in shape for wrestling is wrestling. I will hold myself to that, and sure, running on a treadmill is great, your sprints, and we'll do swim workouts up here in the winter, but nothing will get you in better shape than actually being on the mat and wrestling, hard. So what we'll do up here is at the beginning of the year, when we had our first open, our coaches didn't like where our cardio was. So we were doing what we call grind matches, where we go 20 minutes where we don't stop. We just keep moving, and it's tiring at the end. So now we're down to 10 minutes. Like today, we did a 10-minute grind match. So we wrestle hard for 10 minutes, and by the end, you're breathing heavy. But in turn, when you go out there for 7 and a break with 2 periods, you're doing all right.
I mean, people that don't understand the sport will say, well, it's only a minute more. How big is that extra minute when you're coming up from high school and you're used to 6, and then you got that 3-minute first period?
Yeah, I mean, that 3-minute first period, it feels like the longest thing in the world. I don't know how to compare it, but it's man, it feels like the world slows down. 10 seconds feels like 10 minutes. You're not supposed to look at the clock while you're wrestling. Obviously, you want to look at the guy and where you're going. So you just have to keep on moving, but you're thinking about it, and that doesn't help. So that time usually moves pretty slow.
How do you think wrestling has shaped your character and your approach to life?
A lot. And that's not an exaggeration. I mean, someone told me growing up that once you wrestle, everything else in life is easy. And it's true. It's very true. The discipline and everything else the sport teaches you is unmatched. There's nothing else in the world that will teach you it, and I go out and I do things. I'm able to have a conversation with people because I've been on multiple different teams. I know how to work hard and get things done because I have gone in the room and busted it for 2 hours. It's just every aspect of life it touches on a little bit, and it teaches you something.
What advice would you give to younger kids that are just starting out?
Sure. So, younger kids that are just getting into it, stick with it. Don't be discouraged. You're gonna lose matches. It happens. If you're going out there and you're putting your heart on the mat and you did everything you could, you have nothing to be upset about. It's where you need to be hard on yourself is if you could have done more, if you didn't wrestle your hardest. But if you make a mistake, mistakes happen. That's why we wrestle and we grow, and you fix it in the mat room and you come out and you wrestle again. That's the beauty of the sport. Every week, you have another match. So the biggest thing is just stick with it and don't give up.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good advice, because you will run into adversity in wrestling. It's inevitable. Even the good guy, even the really good ones. Yeah,
I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. I appreciate it.
I know he's a good kid.
Yes, I did. Oh, that might be Alan. I think that's my sister's boyfriend.
Yeah,
So,
I know he's a nice kid. I dealt with him for 4 years.
but yeah, and another big thing where I was blessed was growing up with this sport. My dad he didn't care if I won or I lost. It was what I just told you. It was if I went out there and I wrestled my hardest, and he did everything that he could to make me the best wrestler I could, but not pressure me, if that makes sense. He went out there and he would find the best competition to put me up against. And most of the time I lost, but in the long run, it got me to where I am now. It made me a better wrestler and it got me to college. So it's the right thing to do. You're gonna wrestle those tough matches, but eventually you'll be the one that is putting it on the kids.
Yeah, you gotta stay with it. That's the key.
Yep.
That's the key. I can tell you stories. Jeez. Some of the all-time bests, man. Ty Moore, 4 times, the late Ty Moore, 4-time state champ. His first, I saw an interview with him. His first wrestling match ever, he got pinned by a girl.
Huh.
And he wanted to quit.
Yep.
Trent Hindley told me he hated it at first and cried and didn't want to wrestle. He wanted to quit, but didn't. You got to stay with it and work hard.
And that's the thing, you'll run into adversity with this sport. It's a lot easier said than done to just stick with it. It takes a bigger toll on your mental and physical health than anything else I've ever done. And there was, growing up, there were times that I wanted to quit, just like every other wrestler. And I remember one summer where I took a break. I told my dad I just didn't want to do it that summer. And he said, all right, but you're still going to go to the gym. You're still going to get stronger. You're still going to get faster. So I continued to work out and there was no problem. But by the end of that summer, I missed the sport and I wanted to get back in the mat room. And that was something that I think was big for me at that time. It was that summer off, that break I had.
What have you learned, you feel, that you didn't know in high school now that you're this is it, you're a senior in college?
Ooh, what have I learned? Like wrestling wise, what have I learned?
Yeah, or even in your personal life, what made you, how you're different from when you were in high school? Besides age and maturity, of course.
Right. I'd say the one thing that this sport taught me, especially like at the college level, is that it's a tough one, but I would say if you go out there, you can really, you can make a friend anywhere. It's one of those sports where it's tough. Everyone's there to win, but at the end of the day, you can go out there and have a conversation. And I've met some really great people out there that I'm gonna have as friends in the real world, and who knows what they'll become. So the connections I've made, and that's what kind of college taught me, is to go after those connections and to make those friends, to make sure I'm connected with people after college, because like I said, you have no idea where everyone's going to end up in life. So it's great to know everyone.
I don't know if I've asked you this before, but what got you into the sport? What drew you to wrestling when you were a little guy?
So that's a funny one. I only know the story because I was told it. I was really young, probably like 4, 5 years old whenever I started, but my sister was at soccer practice, and I think I went with my mom or one of my parents to pick her up, and it's at what is now the middle school, I believe. I think it's now the middle school, or the junior. No, yeah, the middle school. But there was a table or something sitting inside, and they had wrestling flyers, and I grabbed one of the flyers. I showed my dad. I said, "Hey, I wanted to do this. I want to do this." And I guess he looked at my mom. He was like, "He'll do it for a year, then quit, and he'll go play football." And that did not happen.
No, it didn't.
Yep.
How do you like, people don't think about this, but when they're in the moment and doing their career and that stuff, and what do you want, like young Mifflin County kids, what do you want your legacy to be? When they hear in the the great wrestlers from the past in Mifflin County, and they hear Nic Allison, what do you want that legacy to be?
I think I'd want to be a role model, like as a role model, someone that it's bigger than just the sport. It's not just about winning. There's winning is great. It's awesome. It feels amazing, but when you can go out there and you can have a great time, because ultimately that's what this sport's about. That's what every sport's about. You want to have fun, especially at the high school level, so, go have fun with your friends and, try and win. Sure. But when I'd say for my legacy, I'd want to be known as, the kid that brought the team together. We had few different teams, few different kids. Like I said, it was cliquey in high school, and just like it is at some other colleges. But, with me there, Shoemaker and Everly, we were the captains at the time. It was a good time. We were able to have fun, and it kind of brought it closer as a team. So, I wouldn't want to be known for just my time there. It would definitely be me. It'd be the trio. It would be me, Shoemaker, and Everly. It was a great captain's group.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, you don't know, what Kyler's hair would be like. What hairdo he'd have. What Keller wrestling shoes he'd be wearing.
Yep,
Kyler was a different breed.
He was similar to me in that sense, where he just wanted to have fun and have a good time. And I still talk to him. I was talked to him when we wrestled Shippensburg this year, and again at regionals. It's always a great time.
I'm sure. I mean, that's memories you'll never forget. It's like a big part of your life.
Yeah, I made memories with in wrestling with teams and the guys that I've made the memories with, I mean, I'll go down with them forever, and they're probably some of the best memories I'll ever have.
I want to get your thoughts on outside of you, Division II, Big Ten's coming up. I mean, it is amazing, honestly, what Penn State is doing.
It is.
I mean, growing up, I used to, well, not growing up, I was older, but it's like Dan Gable in Iowa. I thought, nothing's going to top that. And it is possible that they could have 8 Big Ten champions this weekend.
Yep, and
it's crazy.
I think something to do with that is the new era we live in with the NIL. You know, with kids being able to make money now for doing the sport we love. You know, when I was in high school coming up through, your goal was to get a college, you pay for college, and that was the goal. After that, you could go coach, but if you wanted to keep wrestling, it was the Olympics, and that was it. There was no money to be made in the sport, really. So now that, you know, there's money to be made at the Division I level, there's a Go Penn State. Yep, that's Amelia. But
they're just incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing what they do up there, and you know that program, that sport, or that program, and what that coaching staff is just amazing.
I mean, it's to the point I was watching them, and you see them, and they just, it's always we're going for points, we're going for points, we're going for points. And when you see college teams and their average margin of victory is 39 points, it's not even close.
It's unheard of.
But you're right, there is NIL money.
It's the new era we live in, and you know, when it's
unfortunately
to an extent, you know, I have my opinions about it. I think there should be a cap.
I'm all for kids getting paid.
Oh, for sure. I pushed for it when I was coming up through. I wanted to be paid.
But yet, I think there's got to be some rules, though. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like free agency now. You've got kids that have been to like 4 or 5 schools in their career.
Right. I mean, and not to mention wrestling, because there's no professional level, but football, you know, I don't think a college player should make more than a professional player. In my eyes, it just doesn't make sense.
I know.
So, you know, at the end of the day, we're at college for school to get a degree, you know, and especially with a sport like wrestling, there's not a professional league, as I just said. So your degree is important, especially for wrestlers.
I just love how they like what they talk about. I read in the athletic, one athletic director said, well, you need about $4 to $6 million to get a quarterback.
Yep.
And I'm like, wait a minute, like 10 years ago, that was illegal.
Yeah.
SMU got the death penalty for giving Eric Dickerson cash in a Trans Am.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy how it has changed now.
But yeah, they are good. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's sick. What do you think? I want to get your opinion, because you're a modern wrestler right now doing it. Why are these kids? What do you think? I want to get your opinion. Like, is it more tournaments that they could do? They're learning better. I don't know, better athletes. Well, we've got these young guys coming right out of high school that can make the world team. Or, you know, you got guys like, not just Penn State with Blaze and Duke. You got Jax Forrest and Ben DeVito, and these guys are freshmen and tearing people apart. That wasn't like, trust me, a long-time wrestling fan like me, that wasn't like that back then.
Yeah, the sport has definitely changed a lot, you know. So, and I think a big thing to do with that is the younger generation, the kids like Bo Bassett. I don't know, 4 or 5 years older than him, I'd say, and I wrestled him. So that's it right there. They're up wrestling the older division kids, and for a while, I'm sure, at a young age for Bassett when he was wrestling up older, before he became great, he had some tough matches. I know him and I had a tough match. So it's wrestling up into older and more developed matches, but also, the coaches they have around them. It's people that, like I said, the sport's changed so much. So the coaches you have film now, you have all these people looking at the rule book and finding out all these new starting positions and ways to lock up things that no one's thought of before. And, the schools like Penn State have people that are pretty much specifically in charge of, trying to work the rules like that, of finding things that, wow, this is unusual, like no one knows about it. And it's just a new age.
Yeah, and I know you don't get a chance because you're a student athlete yourself, but it just blows my mind. I watched the Oklahoma State-Iowa Dole meet, and I watched Jax Forrest completely destroy Drake Ayala.
Yep.
And I literally, not that, you're talking about a 2-time NCAA runner-up, and this kid who was in high school in December and graduated early is tearing him apart.
Yeah, it's unreal, the work they put in.
It's wild. I know he got some NIL money.
Oh, a little, yeah, just a little bit.
But what is your? I know you mentioned finance, but do you have specific plans after you're done with college? Is there any particular place you're going to go work? And
Sure. So, over the summer, I had an internship with a company named Fleet Reps. They're right out of Yeagertown. That we sell the emergency lighting that go on to cop cars, EMS, and fire departments, stuff like that. So I think I'll be getting back in there with them full time, and I'm super excited about it. I love the company, and I love all the people that I work with. So it should be a fun time.
what's going to be your position there?
I think he said it's something called like lead generation. So I would be.
Oh, you're in the marketing department.
It's sort of a little bit. I don't know. I haven't got 100%. Like I said, I still got a couple months till I graduate here, but I'm going to talk to him more about it and figure out what all it'll entail. And I'm just excited to.
That's where the money is, buddy. That's where the money. If you could generate leads, you could tell them, look, I'm the reason your company's making money. Where's my bling? Where's my raises?
All right. Well, my boss might even be listening, so maybe.
Lead gen, boss. Lead gen. That's it. You know it. You don't got leads coming in, you don't have a business. Nicky's gonna get paid. For you, and this journey you've been on, you mentioned your dad briefly, but your mom too. How important has your family been in this journey of you in your wrestling career that's coming to a close?
That's probably the most important. I mean, wrestle, like I said before, the sport's harder than anything else. So the support system, it needs to be there. You need to have people around you that, someone like my dad who will push me. But then I have people like my girlfriend and my mom who, will hug me and care for me when, I'm feeling down. But they'll also tell me like how it is. If I got more matches to go, they tell me I got to turn it around. So the support system it's huge. And with my family, we've been all over the East Coast since I was 5-6 years old doing this. I don't know how this feels for them, it being my final ride, but I know for me, I want to do the very best to prove, that it wasn't for nothing, and that I love and I appreciate all the time, the effort, and the money that went into everything that they did for me.
That's awesome. Your girlfriend, she a good wrestler?
What's that?
Is your girlfriend a good wrestler?
She did wrestle in high school, but
I know that. That's why I said that.
She's scared to wrestle me. So she was. If it almost happened at districts, but she's amazing. She's a great support. She's right there with me. Texting me after every one of my matches, congratulating me. And yeah, I'm just blessed to be where I'm at right now.
I got to give a shout out to the young woman. Madison Briner is in a state championship for Juniata, 118 pounds.
That's awesome.
She's going to give it a go. Hopefully she can get on the podium. And so shout out to Juniata girls. They got a decent program.
Yeah, they do. And it's, and she's done work over there. Amelia has worked with them, so they put in the time just as much.
So Missy, are you going out to South Dakota? Because if you are, I got a Ram scarf you can wear. I will gladly send it to you. And you could support Nick and the Rams at the same time.
I think I'm going to have to get a hold of her, and we're going to have to get you some Viking stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I grew up, my brother was a Viking fan.
Yep.
And I had to deal with his obnoxious crap every year and with Tarkington and them until they lose in the Super Bowl. And
yep.
Then he'd be heartbroken, man. It's like, that's where I can get him. When he says Rams suck. And I'm like, well, we won 2 Super Bowls. How many's Minnesota won? Oh, that's right. You lost 4.
Yeah, well, we're getting one. Our time's coming. I believe.
I actually do hope so.
Our time's coming.
I mean, it's been a wow. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll still send you the Rams scarf. We're gonna get you to stop with this Eagle crap. They're done. Nick,
I would say I would favor the Rams over the Eagles. So if we can get her off the Eagles, I'll take the Rams.
There we go. There we go. Okay, Nikki, your mom is still about cookies.
I can't believe they're doing this here instead of just texting it to me or something later. But
what about the cookies, Nick?
So, well, my mom makes cookies every tournament, every dual meet, every tournament, and my team and my coaches absolutely love them. They're amazing, It's and that's another thing. It's the little things like that, It makes the whole team smile. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the cookies are amazing. We love them all.
Mom, you never gave me a cookie. I covered Nick 4 years. You never gave me a cookie. Not once. If they're that good.
Yeah, they are pretty good, and our team they get eaten before we usually get home. We got that bus ride home from wherever we're coming from, and they get passed around the bus, and they're gone.
Oh man, I'll tell you, it's been a lot of fun talking to you again. It's been a while. You were always one of my favorite interviews.
I appreciate it. I
Man,
love coming on here.
good luck at nationals. But even more than that, I know you'll do well. Good luck in everything you do in the future. I know you'll be successful. And I'm going to tell your boss to pay up. That's all.
All right. Oh, maybe someday, I will be coaching. I can come back on here and we can talk more sports. So
Oh,
that'd
you
be
can
great.
come on anytime you want, even if you're not coaching.
All right, I appreciate it.
We can come on. You can come on, talk wrestling, and whatever you want to do.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. Good luck.
Thanks for having me, guys. Have a good one.
You
You
too.
too. That's Nic Allison, former Mifflin County standout, now at Kutztown. He is going to wrestle in Division II Nationals in South Dakota on the 13th. And
Nice.
we wish him luck.
Yes.
And thank you, Missy. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. You're one of my favorites. You know that. Yeah, she's the one that made Kodish. Hell. She was his first star.
Yeah,
You
she was
know-
good. She was
You know
good.
that. You
Mhm.
know that. She was his first superstar.
Yep.
I know. I understand that. I understand because you were damn good at it. But you're a wrestling fan too now, and that's good enough for me. And Bobby came on, Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Bobby, I saw your Facebook, man, your new avatar. You got your guitar, your acoustic guitar jammed. Bobby does everything.
Yeah, he does. He's he's a busy guy.
All kinds of sports, now music.
Mm.
That was a good show tonight.
Oh, it was. It was.
I want to get some more of our guys on here. I'd like to get Kyler and Trey.
Mm.
Because I think Kyler, he's I think it's I don't know. I think Trey is too. I think they're both seniors at Shippensburg.
Mm. Yeah.
Talk to the guys. My man. Next week we are going to have Angela Deemer and the Harrisburg Havoc semi-pro women's football team. See, Missy knows everything. They are both done. Okay. I think that'd be good to get them on. I want to see if Trey's changed. He used to be really quiet.
Mm.
Really quiet. Good kid though. Matt Shoemaker's kid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I haven't seen Matt in forever.
Oh, I see him once in a while at the high school whenever there's games. He'll be there. But
He got a connection tonight. Do you know what his connection is to the show?
what's that?
Shoemaker's a Minnesota Viking fan too.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah,
It
me
was a
too.
good show. We had a great show with Carter Smith and Wyatt Kaufman and Reese Cubison and Connor Lynch, and then having Nick. Actually, Gary Barger was supposed to come on, and he didn't come on. I don't know what happened. We're going to talk PIAA stuff, but
Yeah.
that is tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And I'm going to do a shameless plug. I will be broadcasting live on Big Louie beginning at 9 a.m. Well, a little after that, we have in AA Rowan, McLean Hartman of Mount Union at 172. And then at 2 o'clock, we switch to the girls. We have Madison Briner of Juniata. And then at 4:30 for Mifflin County, Goo Alexander at 114. And that's it.
Wow.
In our area, because we don't, like Bigfoot used to reach to Midwest and Huntington, and we do them too, but now we're not. So we only got 3 kids. So hopefully they win, or else I'm going to have a very short stint of broadcasting over the next 3 days. I'll still watch it, though. Still watch it. Are you going to States?
Yes. Yep. I'll be there for all 3 days, covering some of it for the Sentinel and some of it for hometown. And
lucky dog.
Yeah. Anxious to be there again. That was fun last year, my first time down.
Oh, it's great fun. I miss it. I do. My situation, though. Thank God I can still, broadcast the stream, but it's different. We got shout outs to do. I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I did too.
Let me get Barry White up. Hey, Barry, can you come and introduce Kenny's shout outs? Let's go, Barry.
Hey there, baby. Welcome to Kenny's Shoutouts on the Press Box. I'm so glad you could join me tonight. Just sit back, relax, and let that sweet, sweet vibe wash all over you. We've got a lot of love to share.
Okay. Congratulations. I think you gave her an early shout out, but I'll just double it to Juniata Maddie Briner for finishing second at 118. She'll be heading, you'll be covering her tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So congratulations. Congratulations to Bellefonte wrestler Bailey Scott. She is the first girls state qualifier. So congratulations, Bailey. Just when you thought they were done for the season, we have another shout out to the Mifflin County 8th grade girls team. They actually competed in the Juniata Valley YMCA March Madness, added 6 more wins to their undefeated regular season, and they beat in the championship game. They beat Forbes Road 43-19. So, and before that, Forbes Road was previously undefeated. So, congratulations, Husky girls.
Yeah.
Here's a special shout out. Former Juniata High School baseball coach Ty Treaster resigned and is now working as a assistant coach at Susquehanna University. So congratulations, Ty. In his time there at Juniata, he had him in the championship game against Bellefonte every year. So So it's good to see him move on to the next level and see where it lands him. So good luck to Ty.
Nice.
Congratulations to Hannah Russler. She finished 4th in the state in the Elks hoop shoot. She battled through a lot of stiff competition, but able to get a 4th place. So congratulations. That's not an easy task when you go through to get to the state level like that and finish 4th.
Right.
Another shout out to Kylie Cubison. Came in this weekend first in the DMR and made the finals in the mile. And she finished up her senior year of indoor track for Bowling Green, winning the silver in the 100-meter run, placing 4th in the 3,000, and a gold medal as part of the DMR team. So congratulations, Kylie. I can't believe she's in her senior year already. But
I know, my God.
And with that concludes my shout outs.
Awesome. We got a couple comments then to talk about in a minute.
Okay.
As soon as I get the Kenny shout outs off.
There we go.
Okay, we have Missy Butterworth TV is going to be there with Goo, video and Goo.
Nice.
That's a great thing she does on Facebook.
Yes, it is.
Bobby's got a new career wants to talk about, and it's his music career. And Godish, Runners Rock. Runners Rock. Godish, we had Missy on here talking a little bit tonight, She still said basketball's her first love. I don't know how after you experience wrestling. But hey, what do I know? By the way, Kevin, sorry about that, buddy. Did you hear the news, Kenny?
No.
Lou Holtz died today.
Oh.
He was 89, Lou Holtz. Good coach. Good coach. Good motivational speaker, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he made a nice living off of those speeches and stuff.
Yes. So, you have any plugs, Kenny? It's our show. We can plug things.
Just that I'll be delivering the magazines for the upcoming issue here next week after all the wrestling's done, and it should be in local stores here within the week. So if anyone is looking for the new one, it is going to be a Mifflin County girls basketball player on the cover for the Mifflin County, and Center County, it's Phillipsburg and Bellefonte girls wrestlers. So just be on the lookout.
Yeah, I got a plug. I got my new thing, my Mifflin Judiata report, it's called, is almost on the website. I'm going to be launching that soon.
Nice.
The crazy thing is I already have 2 subscribers and I don't even know how, because I have no articles or anything on it. It's just like a coming soon part of the site.
Mm-hmm.
And I already have 2 people subscribe.
Wow.
I mean, geez, people, wait till I get content and it's official. It's not cool. Live. It's not live yet. I'm working on a new platform and I got to learn how to to design it, and then it'll be ready to go. Did you hear that? She dropped the pass.
What's that?
He asked, Cody said if Missy dropped the pass, he asked her if her name was Butterfingers or Butterworth. I wonder how she liked that. Hey, Lou was great, but I think the GOAT, my friend, is Nick Saban. We knew Kevin was going to go on his Irish tirade. Now Missy's doing it too. Well, thank you, Rocket. It's coming, my friend. I promise. Okay. My goal is to have it, like, I'm on a platform. I used to use WordPress, but it's a pain in the ass, and sometimes the plugins don't work, and the templates have gotten expensive. So now I'm on a new platform. To me, it's new, called Ghost. And I'm trying to learn it, and I'm getting there, but it's not done yet. I have it about 70% done. I'm going to try to have it done and with content on it, like sometime next week.
Awesome.
Yes, it is. Wix is still around. But the best I could say it is, it's like if WordPress and Substack had a baby, it would be Ghost. It's like part website, kind of, part blog site like Substack. I mean, it's just the designing part that's hard. The easy part is going to get the content up. It's easy to get content up and that. But there's some glitches I'm having. Yeah, some of it is free. Not all. Some of it is free. Because, you know, I got to be honest. I'm not the Sentinel anymore. I got to make money somehow. Somehow. But that'll be coming. And then I got one that's coming up that nobody knows. That I'm going to win out soon. Very soon. You know what it is, my friend. I've told you. I'm just not ready to announce it yet. Oh, why not? We'll do it here. You want to see the logo? Kenny?
Sure, yeah, definitely.
All right, let me get it. I'll bring it up here. Tell me what you think of it then. When I upload it. I won't do like the old announcement thing yet. I'll just show you the logo. Where did I put it? All right. So here it comes. Ready?
Okay. Drum roll. Yes, that's right.
I am bringing back Rich V Talk and Tom Elling's District 6 wrestling site with
That is awesome.
With their blessing. You like my logo?
I love it. I love it.
I did that the other day.
Nice.
It's going to be different than the original District 6 because we have it's going to be like features, columns, because a lot of the stat stuff that was a part of District 60 original, you can get now on PA Wrestling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got, and then another announcement for us that I think you'll find important. People, we are soon, it's almost done, trust me. Are going to have our shirts and hats for sale soon. The bling of the press box.
Awesome.
And
some exciting times, that's for sure, coming up.
And that'll be fun. And then just to show you, I've already put this up. This is the Reports logo.
Nice.
7 Mountains and the Juniata River stuff. We'll see. We got a lot of stuff coming down the pike, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's going to announce his new career. Likes the logo. Thank you.
It's Bobby approved. Cool.
So, man, you have fun.
Oh, definitely.
At States. Enjoy the moment.
Will do. And I'll tell you what, that is the quickest tournament. You know, it goes by so quick.
Yeah, it definitely can. It's fun. It's a great experience, and I recommend everybody go at least once.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, man, that 145-pound match, I'm waiting. Hare and Bassett.
All eyes will definitely be on that for sure.
Uh-huh. Very rarely do you see two guys with that kind of career face each other.
Mm-hmm.
Usually one of them goes to a different bracket. Like Bachman, who's a 2-time state champion himself, decided, heck with this, and he went from 45 to 52 because he didn't want to deal with those two. But I'll tell you what, we had a good show tonight. A lot of viewership. I mean, a lot of interaction in the chat.
Nice. And we're almost at a record.
Buddy, we love you too, Bobby.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is actually over 2 hours without us blowing wind. We actually had guests.
It's nice.
Yeah. But hey, thank you for sticking with us all this time.
Mm-hmm.
Missy, I'm going to get you that Rams scarf. Don't worry. You'll be a Ram fan before long. Then it'll be, what's her thing? Ram boxer dogs it'll be. Instead of Eagle boxer dogs. All right, that is going to wrap it up for us. For Kenny Varner, I am Brian Carson. Thank you so much for listening. And we will be back next week with another show. We will have the Harrisburg Havoc semi-pro women's football team, Angela Deemer, Indian Valley went to Indian Valley. She's on the team. She'll bring some of her teammates and coach, and we'll talk semi-pro football. All right?
All right.
That does it. You've been listening to the Press Box. Have a great week, rest of the week, and an even better weekend. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Press Box with Brian Carson and Kenny Varner. Tune in next week for another episode of the Press Box.